So, Fitz was just canceled on Twitter. Now, if you guys don't know who Fitz is, pretty much what he does is he makes funny gaming videos, and let's just say his comedy is definitely a little offensive.
Guys, you will not believe what I just found in Fortnite. Guys, so me and my wife are getting a divorce.
Guys, you will not believe I found a legendary cure for cancer for my dad.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have been a fan of Fitz for quite a few years, and I personally enjoy his type of humor. I think his videos are pretty funny, and I think he's one of the most genuine people on YouTube. I mean, except for that time he, slept with his friend's girlfriend, but wasn't actually his girlfriend. But other than that, I really haven't had a problem with Fitz. And recently, Fitz actually came back to YouTube after a year-long break, and he actually joined this new Minecraft SMP called the Epic SMP. Now, ever since this SMP was announced, for some reason, fans of the Dream SMP have been mad at this SMP. For some reason, they don't want this SMP to exist, which I just find that stupid. Like, if you're a fan of the Dream SMP, it really shouldn't matter if other people are making their own SMP. Now, this SMP has only been out for 1 day, and already Fitz has been canceled. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What did Fitz do to be canceled? Well, this right here is what Fitz did.
Oh, shit, what am I actually doing? I'm retarded. Can I say that? Are they gonna get mad at me on Twitter? There we go, I did it.
Yeah, that was it. That right there is what got Fitz canceled. There were like 20,000 people tweeting about this. All Fitz did was call himself the R word. That was it. This was like a 5-second clip, and people tried to cancel him over this. Now, if you are actually a fan of Fitz, and I'm pretty sure most of the people trying to cancel him are not fans of him, but if you're actually a fan of Fitz, then you know he has said far worse than this. Like, I honestly can't believe that this right here, out of anything, this is what they're trying to cancel him for. People on Twitter actually got so mad that they wanted him to be banned from the Epic SMP. Now, I'm just gonna go over a few of these tweets. Incredibly bold of Fitz to say the R slur on a server with neurodivergent creators. F Fitz, let's get him banned. Now, if the people playing on the server with Fitz aren't actually offended, then why are people on Twitter getting offended on their behalf? Like, Fitz did not use this word in any offensive way. He called himself this word, so if anything, he was actually being mean to himself, not anybody else. I really don't understand why people are trying to cancel him over this. People trying to say that Fitz doesn't care about being canceled, but literally we just want him off of a server full of neurodivergent content creators. He said a slur, and that's not okay. Now, once again, the people playing on the server with Fitz clearly didn't find this offensive, because if they found it offensive, I'm sure they would have said something, and they clearly didn't, and the way that he used it was in no way trying to offend people, and I really don't think that he should be kicked off of the server over this. And also, most people do not find this word offensive, alright? This word, the R word, has not been used to offend people for a very long time. Most people use this word to describe something that they find stupid or they find inefficient. It's in no way a slur anymore. I just find it weird that all of a sudden people on Twitter are just getting offended over this word. Now, most of the people trying to cancel Fitz over this are actually Dream stans. And what makes this funny is Dream himself has actually said this word, and he pretty much said the same exact thing that I have said. And I completely agree with Dream here. I think what he said about this is right. Like he said, most people do not find this word offensive, and the way that Fitz used it wasn't really that offensive. Now, this isn't the only thing that Fitz was canceled for. A few months back, Fitz tweeted this out. Hi guys, I want to come out and say that I have made a lot of racial, sexual, and insensitive jokes in my past. It's something that I'm proud of. I still think a majority of them are funny, and I genuinely couldn't give less of a F if anyone finds them offensive. Now, for some reason, people are trying to bring this back up and use it as some sort of evidence that Fitz is this terrible person. All he's doing is defending his jokes, and I gotta commend him for that, because a lot of people in his position, they wouldn't do that, alright? As soon as they were canceled or called out on Twitter, or if somebody on Twitter got mad mad at them, they would immediately stop doing those jokes. But Fitz, he isn't like that, and he actually stands by his jokes and stands by his comedy. And like I said, I completely respect him for that. That's not something that you see nowadays, and I think more content creators need to stand up and say, no, I'm not being canceled. I made some jokes. I honestly think if more content creators took a stand and stood behind their content and stood behind their jokes, then we wouldn't have all of these people on Twitter just trying to cancel people over the stupidest things. Like, as you guys know, like for the past year, I've been making these videos about people being canceled, and they are always canceled for the dumbest things. Like Quackity, alright? This guy was canceled for speaking his own language. Jacksepticeye was canceled for making a joke about the PS5. Baby Yoda, a fictional character, was canceled because he ate frog eggs. That's just how soft people on Twitter are, and I really think these people on Twitter need a wake-up call. Now, after Fitz was canceled, he actually responded to this, and this right here is what Fitz had to say about being canceled.
Guys, I know the 14-year-old white girls are after me. By the way, why is it always the fucking 14-year-old white girls on Twitter that are always bringing up the fact that everyone's white? Especially themselves. Why the fuck you always gotta prefix? No one wants to be not white more desperately than 14-year-old white girls. Oh, they want to be a minority so bad. Oh. Yakeem, a bunch of children are not very happy with me because I said retarded. Kind of retarded if you ask me.
Now, as you guys can tell, he clearly doesn't care about being canceled, and he pretty much gave these people on Twitter even more reason to be mad at him, and I just find that funny. At this point, he's just kind of trolling them, because they're just gonna keep trying to, you know, make their dumb threads and cancel them, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna work, because after people noticed that Fitz was being canceled, everyone on Twitter just started making a bunch of memes about how stupid it was that people were actually trying to cancel Fitz. So clearly, Fitz actual fan base doesn't care about this, and they are gonna cancel him. So I really don't understand why these people on Twitter are wasting their time trying to cancel someone. So yeah, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.
He said like that's retarded to the R slur.
Dude, now you did it.
Yeah, he's
Swagger.
Why?
We're gonna get trending again.
I like that though because of the way Minecraft like Twitter is that like they've now had that as the #1 trending thing I see with 16,000 tweets.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking retarded.
Now you're gonna be on there too, man.
Let's go. Let's go.